Welcome back to the channel, coin enthusiasts. Today, we're diving deep into an incredible story about a truly rare and valuable coin, the 1961 no-mint mark war in the Pacific Jefferson nickel. This extraordinary coin has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike, with some specimens reaching an astonishing value of $2 million in the market. To understand why this coin is so special, let's first talk about its historical context. The 1961 Jefferson nickel was minted during a fascinating period in American history. Although not directly tied to wartime production like the nickels minted during World War II, the nickname War in the Pacific has become associated with certain coins of this era due to the United States' lingering involvement in the Pacific region and its impact on the economy. This coin was produced without a mint mark, which means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. For those who may not know, the absence of a mint mark is a key feature of Philadelphia minted coins from that time period. But the real intrigue begins when we look at the rarity and unique features of the 1961 Jefferson nickel. First, let's discuss the condition of the coin. For a Jefferson nickel from 1961 to be worth such a high value, it needs to be in exceptional condition. Coins graded as mint state 67 or higher are particularly sought after. These coins have sharp details, no visible wear, and pristine surfaces. In many cases, it's the condition that separates a valuable coin from an ordinary one. But rarity plays an even bigger role here. Despite the relatively high mintage of nickels in 1961, the no-mint mark Jefferson nickels that have been preserved in flawless condition are exceedingly rare. Many coins from this era circulated heavily, picking up scratches, dings, and other signs of wear that diminish their value. Finding a 1961 no-mint mark nickel in near-perfect condition is like finding a needle in a haystack. Now, let's get into the features collectors look for. One of the reasons the 1961 no-mint mark nickel is so valuable is due to certain die varieties and errors. Some coins exhibit doubling on the lettering or numbers, which is known as a double die error. Others might have unique minting flaws, like misplaced elements or unusual strike patterns. These errors not only add to the coin's rarity, but also make them more desirable among collectors. So how does a coin like this fetch such a high value? The answer lies in the coin market itself. When a rare coin like the 1961 Jefferson nickel enters an auction, it attracts significant attention from collectors. Bidding wars can drive the price up, especially when the coin in question has a unique story or impeccable condition. One of these coins was reportedly sold for a jaw-dropping $2 million, setting a record for Jefferson nickels of this era. It's also important to note that professional grading plays a crucial role in determining the value of a coin. If you believe you have a 1961 no-mint mark nickel, it's essential to have it graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations assess the coin's condition and authenticity, giving it a grade that can dramatically influence its market value. Now let's talk about how you can identify if you have one of these valuable coins in your possession. First, check the date. 1961 is the key year we're looking for. Next, examine the coin for a mint mark. If there's no mint mark, that means it was minted in Philadelphia. Finally, take a closer look at the overall condition. Are there scratches, discoloration, or wear marks? Or does the coin look almost brand new? If your coin passes these initial checks, it might be worth having it professionally appraised. Remember, even if your coin isn't worth millions, it could still hold significant value depending on its condition and any unique features. So, what does this mean for collectors and coin enthusiasts today? The story of the 1961 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel reminds us that rare and valuable coins can come from unexpected places. It's a testament to the importance of paying attention to the details and preserving coins in the best condition possible. If you're new to coin collecting, now is the perfect time to start. Keep an eye out for unusual coins in your pocket change or inherited collections. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden gem like the 1961 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel. That wraps up our exploration of this incredible coin. If you enjoyed learning about the 1961 Jefferson nickel and its jaw-dropping $2 million value, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you own any rare coins? Have you ever come across a 1961 Jefferson nickel? I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hunting. See you in the next video. where we uncover hidden treasures in your pocket change and coin collections. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins of recent times, the 1980 P-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel. This coin has caught the attention of collectors and numismatists worldwide for its incredible value on the market, reaching up to $2 million. You heard that right, $2 million. But what makes this coin so valuable? Is it its rarity, a unique error, or something else entirely? Stay tuned as we uncover the secrets behind this extraordinary coin. Before we begin, if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Let's dive in. Let's start with some background on the Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his iconic home, Monticello, on the reverse. While most nickels are common and readily found in circulation, some are true hidden gems, and the 1980 P-War in the Pacific nickel is one of them. Now, let's break down why this coin is so special. First, the nickname War in the Pacific is linked to the coin's intricate details. It's said that certain minting quirks on the reverse design resemble a scene from the Pacific theater of World War II. This unique patterning, combined with its 1980 P mint mark, has made it a sought-after piece. The next factor is rarity. While millions of Jefferson nickels were minted in 1980 at the Philadelphia Mint, very few examples of this specific variety exist. Experts believe it may have been the result of a rare minting error that produced only a handful of coins with the distinct features collectors now seek. But what exactly is this minting error? Upon close examination, specialists have identified doubling in certain areas of the coin. This doubling can be seen in the lettering on both the obverse and reverse sides. The word Monticello and the phrase 5 cents exhibit a clear doubling effect. Additionally, the steps leading up to Monticello on the reverse side are remarkably well defined, a feature known as full steps. Full steps Jefferson nickels are particularly prized by collectors because they indicate a near-perfect strike. Achieving such clarity in the design is rare, especially for coins produced in the millions. Add the doubling error to this, and you have a coin that's truly one of a kind. Another contributing factor to its value is its condition. Most of these coins have been heavily circulated, which makes finding one in mint state condition extremely challenging. A 1980 P-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel graded at MS 67 or higher is almost unheard of. The few that have been discovered in pristine condition have fetched staggering prices at auction. Let's talk about the auction results. In recent years, one of these coins was sold for an astounding $2 million. The coin was graded by a top-tier grading company, ensuring its authenticity and condition. The bidding war was fierce, with collectors from around the globe competing to own this incredible piece of history. Now, you might be wondering, could I have one of these coins in my collection? The answer is yes, it's possible. While they're rare, many valuable coins are discovered by everyday people simply sorting through their change or old collections. Here are some tips on how to identify the 1980 P-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel. First, look for the P mint mark, located on the obverse side of the coin above Monticello. Next, closely examine the coin under magnification for signs of doubling in the lettering and full steps on the reverse. Finally, check the overall condition of the coin. Even if your coin isn't in mint state, it could still be worth a significant amount. So, what should you do if you think you've found one of these coins? The first step is to have it authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading company. Companies like PCGS or NGC specialize in evaluating and certifying coins. A professional grading will not only confirm the coin's authenticity but also determine its value. Once your coin is graded, you can decide whether to sell it or keep it as a prized possession. If you choose to sell, consider working with a reputable auction house or coin dealer to ensure you get the best price. The 1980 P-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel is a perfect example of how something seemingly ordinary can turn out to be extraordinary. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, stories like these remind us that treasures can be found anywhere. Thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare coin. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow coin enthusiasts, where we uncover rare coins that could be hiding in your pocket change. Today, we'll take a deep dive into one extraordinary coin, The 1962 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel, also known as the War in the Pacific nickel. This coin is legendary among collectors and has an astounding market value of up to $2 million. Let's start by exploring the history of this coin and what makes it so special. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1938. Designed by Felix Schlag, this coin features a portrait of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his iconic Monticello home on the reverse. However, the 1962 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel has an intriguing story tied to World War II. Despite being minted nearly 2 decades after the war, this nickel is often referred to as the War in the Pacific nickel due to its unique connection to the era. During World War II, nickel was a critical material for the war effort, leading to temporary changes in the composition of coins. While this particular nickel doesn't have the wartime composition of silver and manganese, it's believed that some of the dyes used for the 1962 minting may have been left over from experimental wartime dyes. This brings us to the first key feature of the 1962 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel: its rarity. No-mint mark indicates it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. For most coins, a missing mint mark might seem insignificant, but for this nickel, it's a critical detail that sets it apart. One of the most fascinating aspects of this coin is its dye anomalies. Many of these nickels were struck with unusual doubling effects, especially on the lettering and Monticello design. This doubling, known as a double dye error, makes the coin a true collector's dream. If you spot a 1962 Jefferson nickel with clear doubling on phrases like e pluribus unum or 5 cents, you could be holding a coin worth millions. Next, let's talk about the condition of these coins. Coin grading plays a massive role in determining their value. Coins graded as MS 65 or higher are considered in mint condition, with sharp details and minimal blemishes. Most of the 1962 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickels that fetch astronomical prices are in these high grades. One pristine specimen was sold for $2 million at an auction, setting a new record for nickels.so. How can you identify this rare nickel? Start by carefully examining the coin's details under good lighting or with a magnifying glass. Look for the absence of a mint mark below Monticello on the reverse side. Check for signs of doubling on the lettering or architectural details. If your coin has these features and appears to be in excellent condition, it might be worth getting it professionally graded. You might be wondering where to find this elusive coin. Believe it or not, many rare coins are discovered in everyday places like old piggy banks, inherited coin collections, or rolls of nickels from the bank. If you're lucky, you could stumble upon a 1962 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel in your change or a collection you've overlooked for years. Let's discuss why collectors are willing to pay such astronomical prices for this coin. The combination of its historical significance, minting errors, and exceptional condition makes it a one-of-a-kind treasure. Coins like this are sought after not just by numismatists, but also by investors who view them as tangible assets with historical and financial value. If you think you have a valuable nickel, take the time to research its origins and condition. Reaching out to a reputable coin dealer or auction house is an excellent way to get an accurate appraisal. Many auction houses specialize in rare coins and can help you determine its true market value. Finally, let's talk about the future of coin collecting and why rare coins like the 1962 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel continue to capture the imagination of collectors and historians alike. As the world becomes increasingly digital, physical currency is slowly fading from daily use. This shift is making rare coins even more desirable as tangible pieces of history.so. There you have it. The 1962 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel is not just a piece of change. It's a piece of history with a story that transcends time. If you're lucky enough to find one, you could be holding a fortune worth up to $2 million. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our updates on coins worth money. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare coin or have a story to share about your collection. We're diving deep into the fascinating story of one of the most valuable nickels in U.S. history, the 1964 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel. This specific coin, known to collectors as the War in the Pacific nickel, has captured the attention of the numismatic world with its staggering market value of $2 million. Before we get into why this coin is so extraordinary, let's start with a bit of background. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938 as a replacement for the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, The coin features a profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side and Monticello, his historic home, on the reverse. This design has remained largely unchanged for decades, but certain years stand out due to unique characteristics or minting errors, and the 1964 no-mint mark nickel is one of them. So, what makes the 1964 no-mint mark war in the Pacific nickel so special? Let's break it down step by step. First, we need to understand the significance of the year 1964. During this time, the United States Mint was transitioning from silver coinage to coins made of base metals due to the rising price of silver. This shift led to increased production of nickels and dimes to meet public demand. The year 1964 saw an astonishing number of Jefferson nickels struck, with production continuing into 1965 despite the date remaining 1964 on the coins. What's crucial about this particular nickel is the absence of a mint mark. Typically, coins struck at the Denver Mint carry a D mint mark, while those from San Francisco have an S mark. Coins without a mint mark are generally produced at the Philadelphia Mint. However, the 1964 war in the Pacific nickel has no mint mark and is believed to have been part of a special batch struck for use in military exchanges in the Pacific region during the Vietnam War era. Adding to the intrigue is the mysterious design anomaly on the reverse side. On this coin, there is an unusual detail near the steps of Monticello that resembles the outline of Pacific Islands. Many collectors believe this is a deliberate homage to the role these coins played in the war effort. Whether this feature was intentional or a minting error remains a topic of debate among experts. Now, let's talk about its value. How does a single nickel end up being worth $2 million? The answer lies in its rarity and historical significance. Only a handful of these coins have ever been found, making them incredibly scarce. Additionally, the war in the Pacific connection and the mystery surrounding the coin's production add to its appeal. The condition of the coin also plays a significant role in determining its value. Coins graded as mint state by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are highly sought after. A top-grade example of the 1964 no-mint mark war in the Pacific nickel recently sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $2 million, cementing its status as one of the most valuable nickels in existence. So, how can you tell if you've got one of these rare coins? Start by checking the date and looking for the absence of a mint mark under the year on the obverse side. Then, examine the reverse side for the unusual detail near Monticello. If you believe you've found a match, it's worth having the coin professionally appraised and graded. Collectors and enthusiasts alike are always on the hunt for these coins, and for good reason. Not only is the 1964 war in the Pacific nickel a piece of American history, but it's also a testament to the artistry and craftsmanship of coin design. As we wrap up, let's take a moment to appreciate how a small piece of metal can carry such a rich story. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep an eye on your change. You never know when you might stumble upon a treasure like this. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories about rare and valuable coins. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across an interesting coin, and who knows, your discovery might be featured in a future video. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, specifically the 1981 D war in the Pacific Jefferson nickel. This coin, with its extraordinary history and value, has captured the attention of collectors everywhere. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this coin is worth a staggering $2 million and what makes it so special. If you're a collector or just curious about rare coins, stay tuned. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple in American coinage since its introduction in 1938. However, the 1981 D nickel is particularly unique. The D mint mark indicates it was minted in Denver, and this specific coin is part of the War in the Pacific series, which commemorates key moments in World War II. What sets this coin apart is its combination of historical significance, rarity, and an exceptional error that occurred during production. The War in the Pacific design represents America's resilience and victory in the Pacific theater during the war. This coin is not only a piece of currency but also a tangible reminder of an important chapter in Historia. Why is the 1981 D war in the Pacific Jefferson nickel so valuable? First, it's incredibly rare. While millions of Jefferson nickels were minted in 1981, only a small number were part of this commemorative series. Additionally, the coin's rarity is amplified by a minting error that makes it highly sought after by collectors. The error in question involves a double die obverse, where the design appears slightly doubled. This error is most noticeable in the text and the iconic profile of Thomas Jefferson. Coins with such errors are highly collectible because they are unique and represent a mistake that escaped the mint's rigorous quality controlled. As with any valuable coin, condition plays a critical role in determining its market value. Coins graded as mint state or MS by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are worth significantly more than those with wear and tear. The 1981 D-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel we're discussing today is in pristine condition, graded as MS 67. This level of preservation is extremely rare. Most coins in circulation develop scratches, nicks, and discoloration over time. But this particular coin has remained in near-perfect condition, which adds to its incredible value. The $2 million valuation for this coin was confirmed during a high-profile auction where it became the centerpiece of bidding wars among top collectors. The auction took place at one of the premier coin events in the United States, attracting enthusiasts from around the world. Experts praised the coin's impeccable condition, the significance of its minting error, and its historical context. When the final gavel came down, the 1981 D-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel had set a new record for this series, solidifying its place in numismatic history. You might be wondering if you could have a valuable coin hiding in your pocket change. While the 1981 D-War in the Pacific nickel is extremely rare, it's always worth examining your coins. Look for the D mint mark on the reverse side and inspect the obverse for any doubling or other unusual features. If you find something that looks promising, consider having it professionally graded. Even if your coin isn't worth millions, it could still hold significant value to collectors. The story of the 1981 D-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel highlights why coin collecting is such a rewarding hobby. Coins like this not only hold financial value but also tell stories of history, artistry, and human error. As time goes on, the rarity and value of coins like this will only increase, making them cherished treasures for future generations. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the incredible 1981 D-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more fascinating coin stories. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin in your collection or if there's a coin you'd like us to cover in the future, where we uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're diving into an incredible story about one of the most valuable nickels out there, the 1990 D-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel. This remarkable coin has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike for its unique history and an astounding market value of $2 million. To start, let's talk about the 1990 P mint mark. The P indicates that the coin was minted in Philadelphia, one of the primary facilities of the United States Mint. While the 1990 Jefferson nickel may seem ordinary at first glance, there's much more to the story than meets the eye. This particular coin holds a special significance because of its connection to the war in the Pacific and the historical events it commemorates. Now, you might be wondering, how did this coin come to be so valuable? The answer lies in a combination of factors, including its design, rarity, and demand in the collector's market. Let's break it all down. The War in the Pacific series of nickels featured a design that paid tribute to the bravery and sacrifices of those who served during World War II. On the reverse of this Jefferson nickel, you'll find a unique depiction of the Pacific theater. The details of the design are intricate, showcasing a scene that captures a pivotal moment in history. It's this design that makes the 1990 P. Jefferson nickel stand out from other coins of its era. Another key factor in its value is its rarity. Coins with historical themes, particularly those in excellent condition, are highly sought after by collectors. What makes the 1990 D-War in the Pacific nickel even more special is the limited number of high-grade examples that have been preserved over time. Mint errors, such as misstrikes or off-center designs, can also increase a coin's value significantly. For this specific coin, some rare errors have been reported. These include double die obverse, where the design appears doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. Other notable errors include die cracks and planchet flaws, which make these nickels even more desirable to collectors. So, how do you know if you have a 1990 D-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel worth $2 million? First, check the condition. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition hold the highest value. Look for sharp details in Jefferson's portrait on the obverse and the intricate design on the reverse. A coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC with a high mint state grade can fetch a premium price. Another crucial factor is authentication. If you suspect your coin might be one of these rare and valuable nickels, it's essential to have it authenticated and graded by a reputable organization. This not only verifies its authenticity, but also provides an accurate assessment of its condition and market value. Speaking of market value, let's talk about the $2 million price tag. Why are collectors willing to pay such a high amount for this coin? The answer lies in its historical significance, rarity, and the competitive nature of coin collecting. High-grade examples of the 1990 P-War and the Pacific nickel rarely come up for sale, and when they do, collectors are eager to outbid each other to secure a piece of history. To put this in perspective, consider this. Coins are not just pieces of metal. They're tangible links to the past, representing moments in history, culture, and craftsmanship. For many collectors, owning a coin like this is not just about the monetary value. It's about preserving a piece of history and connecting with a story that transcends time. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1990 P. Jefferson nickel, don't overlook it. Take a closer look, examine the details, and consider its potential value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, this coin is a perfect example of why coin collecting is such a fascinating and rewarding hobby. Before we wrap up, let's recap the key points. The 1990 P-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel stands out for its unique design, rarity, and historical significance. Coins in mint condition with rare errors or high grades have captured the attention of collectors, driving their market value to astonishing heights, as high as $2 million. So, what do you think? Do you have any nickels in your collection that could be worth a fortune? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hunting. You never know what treasures might be hiding in your pocket change. If you're passionate about coins or just curious about the incredible stories they hold, you're in for a treat today. We'll be diving into the fascinating world of the 2006 P Mint Mark War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel. This coin isn't just a piece of history. It's a piece of treasure valued at a staggering $2 million in today's market. That's right, $2 million for a nickel. What makes this coin so special? Is it a rare error, a low mintage, or something else entirely? Stick around, and we'll unravel the mystery behind this incredible coin. Before we get started, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you never miss an update on valuable coins and currency. Let's begin with a little background. The War in the Pacific series of Jefferson nickels was introduced to commemorate key events and historical figures in U.S. history. The 2006 P Mint Mark Edition was part of a special run created to honor the critical battles fought in the Pacific during World War II. On the obverse, or front side, you'll find a familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson. Designed by Felix Schlag, this design has been a staple of the Jefferson nickel since 1938. But what makes this coin stand out is its reverse design. The reverse of the 2006 P-War in the Pacific nickel features a striking depiction of U.S. Marines landing on the beaches of the Pacific Islands. It's a powerful reminder of the bravery and sacrifices made during those pivotal moments in history. The detail in the engraving is exceptional, capturing the intensity of the battle and the courage of the soldiers. Now, let's talk about what makes this coin worth $2 million. First, we have to discuss its rarity. Not every 2006 P-War in the Pacific nickel is worth this much. The value comes from a unique error during its production, i.e. the minting process. Errors can occur when dies or planchets are misaligned, improperly prepared, or subjected to unusual conditions. For this particular coin, an extraordinary double die error was discovered. This means that certain elements of the design appear doubled, creating a mesmerizing and highly sought-after effect. The double die error is most noticeable in the lettering. Take a close look at the words United States of America or 5 cents on the reverse side. In the rarest and most valuable examples, these letters appear as if they've been stamped twice, slightly offset from each other. This gives the coin a unique appearance and makes it a collector's dream. Another factor that adds to its value is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin. The $2 million example of the 2006 P-War in the Pacific nickel is graded MS-70, meaning it is flawless under magnification. The combination of rarity, error, and pristine condition catapults its value into the stratosphere. But the story doesn't end there. Provenance also plays a crucial role. The history of who has owned the coin and where it has been found adds to its mystique and value. The most valuable example of this coin was discovered in an unsearched roll of nickels purchased from a small coin shop. Imagine the excitement of finding such a treasure in a seemingly ordinary roll of coins. It's stories like these that keep collectors searching and dreaming. If you're wondering how to spot one of these coins, here's what you should do. Start by examining your 2006 P-War in the Pacific Nickels under good lighting. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect the lettering on both sides of the coin. Look closely for signs of doubling, particularly in the inscriptions. Also, pay attention to the overall condition of the coin. Even if it doesn't have the double die error, a mint condition example can still be worth a significant amount, often in the thousands of dollars. Now, let's talk about where you can find these coins. The best place to start is your own collection. Check those old jars of change, coin rolls, or even the back of your couch. Coin shops, flea markets, and estate sales are also great places to hunt for rare coins. If you're serious about collecting, consider investing in a metal detector. You'd be surprised how many valuable coins are still buried in the ground, waiting to be discovered. Once you've found a promising coin, it's important to have it authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service. Services like PCGS or NGC can certify your coin and provide an official grade. This not only verifies its authenticity, but also establishes its market value. So, what's the takeaway? The 2006 P Mint Mark War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel is more than just a coin. It's a piece of history, a symbol of bravery, and for one lucky collector, a $2 million jackpot. Keep searching, keep dreaming, and who knows? You might just be the next person to uncover a hidden treasure. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this content, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and let us know in the comments what coins or topics you'd like us to cover next.